So guys, we are in what we might describe as a normalizing market. Now, what does that mean, normalizing? We've been in an abnormal market for several years. Our market's been almost a vertical, almost straight up. We've had double-digit appreciation for several years. And this has been a run that we've never seen before. Really, we're about 12 years into a 7-year cycle. So there's an expectation that we're starting to see the market start to shift, right? And a lot of us are seeing a slowdown of showings, slowdown of energy in the market. And there's some data that really drives home that fact. I'm going to give you a couple pieces right now. New listings in the largest 50 metro markets across the country rose 5.1% last month. And when you look at that, and then you look at the number of price reductions occurring across the country over the last 30 days, the number is 17.3% of all the listings in the country in the last 30 days have had a price reduction. That's really in line with pre-pandemic levels, what you would expect in coming into fall, right? So that's like 2016, 2019 levels. Last year we didn't see that because the market was straight up, it was on a tear. But right now sellers are starting to say, hey, wait a second, I'm not getting the energy, the activity that I used to be getting, so I'm going to adjust my price. The question for you guys is this: are you adjusting your prices fast enough to keep up with the competition? You don't want to be the last one in the market to turn the lights off. So what I mean by that is there's a lot more listings coming to market every single day, and there's the sellers that are remaining on the market that are not selling are starting to get wise and are starting to adjust their price. You do not want to be the highest price property in your price market, in your category. So you need to be constantly studying this every week because the market's changing that fast. Where we could get away with being overpriced 6 months ago, you can't get away with it today because people are coming in and they're undercutting you. They may have been up here when you guys started competing and you cut under them. They're now coming under you because they want to generate showings, activities, and offers. So how do you get price adjustments? I'm going to tell you the secret right now. The way you earn price adjustments, the way you earn the ability to have this conversation is you have to have every single week have a conversation with your sellers about their listing. And here's the things I want you to cover. You're going to talk about your peer group, their peer group, the ones that are competing with the active listings for sale, what they're doing, have there been price drops. You want to look at the things that have gone pending, the things that have sold, look at what they had to do, look at the history of the listing. Did they drop their price and then went pending? How many days after they dropped the price did they go pending? Dig deep into this data. But here's something else I want you to do. I want you to look at virtual showings. If you take one thing away from this video, hear me here. Virtual showings is something you need to be talking about. So I need to know my data. For instance, I need to say, hey, on my website, we had 32 virtual showings last week. On Realtor.com, we had 22. On Zillow, we had 32 virtual showings. So combined, we had about 100 virtual showings. Of that, 3 converted into an actual live showing, or whatever the numbers are. It will be a low number. Don't panic, that's natural. But if you consistently getting a high virtual showings, meaning people looked at the listing details, that's a virtual showing, and then decided based on what they saw online not to come look at your listing, there's a couple reasons for that. A, either your marketing wasn't that good. In other words, your photos, your description, your virtual tour wasn't that great. That's probably not the case. Most of us are doing a pretty good job. Or B, the property is overpriced. So my conversation with my seller would be, listen, we had 100 people look at the house online, but that's where they stopped. And I think the reason they're stopping there is they're seeing other things that they'd rather see. And usually that's based on price. Price is the ultimate marketing tool. That's the conversations that we need to be having with sellers. You got to get comfortable with uncomfortable conversations. You'd rather have an uncomfortable conversation and get the listing sold than not have that conversation and wasted all your time and energy on a listing that sits on the market. So that's my message for you today, guys. Make sure you earn the right to have these conversations by having your Monday morning power hour where you're calling and talking to your sellers, updating about the market, looking at those virtual showings. Now, guys, if you want to take your business to the next level and you really want to ramp up and scale your business, I'm going to give you an opportunity here, which is to hop over to eRealEstateCoach.com. Check out our Path Performance Coaching System over there. It's 18 weeks of intensive daily coaching paired with hundreds of downloads that you can use to quickly ramp up your business, all focused on lead generation, helping you to become the person that you really deserve to be in the real estate industry. We pair that with live coaching sessions every single week, 3 live coaching sessions. We do a Monday coaching session, a Wednesday, and a Friday. So there's all kinds of tools, techniques, and strategies we're going to be giving you that are pulled from the top producers from around the country. Hop over there, check it out. By the way, giving you the first 2 weeks absolutely free just to take it for a test drive. Guys, have a great day. Go shake that money tree. We'll see you right back here real soon at eRealEstateCoach.com.